right?
Yeah, we let them know because they fucked up our episode last week. I can see it on mine, but yeah, they played with us. So yeah, they fucked up our episode and they tried to block it so we can't play it on YouTube because of Sizzler's Crazy Josh song. That's the fucking song. Why? I'm calling them motherfuckers out. YouTube, you can kiss my ass too with your bullshit.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
So with that being said, DJ Geronimo, what's your thought and take about this?
Well, I think that when you're in a relationship, um, women have this thing. Well, certain women like to say, "What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine." But really, really and truly, I mean, it's a 100% relationship, right? Both giving 100. Um, Basically, if you don't got it, I got it, and if I need it and you got it, then I got it. So, you know, the money is all the same, really.
Okay.
But outside of that, shit, my money is my money and your money is your money. If I feel like giving it to you, I will. If I won't, then kick rocks. It depends on who you are.
Oh God. Well, we definitely appreciate that. Okay, got some royalty up in here. All right.
I see some facial expressions from the day one.
What's going on, sweetie? How you been?
Fine.
Tell us your thoughts.
Me personally, I will always offer to pay back. Like whether I feel I should, whether it's a small amount, large amount, to me it doesn't matter across the board. It doesn't matter if we live together. It doesn't matter to me. I'm always gonna offer to pay you back. Now
Okay.
you could be like, oh, you don't worry about it, and I'm be like, okay, I will only offer once, but but I'm always gonna offer, especially if it's a larger sum of money. I do think that matters. I do think the status or the level of the relationship matters. Even if it's my man, if I borrow $100 to pay a bill, when I get paid, I'm gonna be like, oh, thank you for that 100. Here you go, babe. And keep it pushing like it's nothing. I wouldn't even think two things about it. I just offer him the money back and keep going.
Okay.
So, somebody borrows it. What's your criteria for lending money?
Huh?
What would be your criteria for lending money to like another dude?
Oh, I don't.
Not at all.
I don't.
Okay.
If you're in a relationship, just
If
no.
I'm in a relationship, like if we're living in the same house together and it's a mutual thing, then I don't mind as much because then I should know the financial situation because we live together.
Okay.
But like if I'm dating somebody and they're like, oh, let me borrow $7 for a pack of cigarettes, I'm gonna look at them funny because I'm gonna be like, you ain't got that. That's a habit.
You have it.
You know what I'm saying? And then, we're just dating. So that will definitely change how I
Okay.
view that person. I feel like financial responsibility is something that I look for. I'm not saying that things in life don't happen,
Okay.
but it's one of the qualities that I look for when I'm dating.
Okay.
So what if your man decides to go and borrow money from another female because he knows the situation with you?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's totally fine too. He just
Okay.
makes sure that he takes all his things with him.
Oh. Okay. And the reason is?
Because what with the type of pride men have for their woman to go and get money from another man to handle something, come on now, a man is not having that. I don't think a woman would either.
But you
I
just said you
wouldn't.
will give him money. So how does that work?
If you ain't gonna give it to him, who is?
Well, that like I said, as I explained before, it's
Mhm.
different if it's my man, we're living together. I know that there's a financial situation in the house going on. It's our house. I
Okay.
can understand that. But if we're just talking and you asking me for money and stuff like that, nah. And if you're going to get it from another chick, like I said, just make sure you take your stuff with you. You're
Well,
not the one.
So hold on. So we dating, right?
Damn.
I love Tay.
So hold on. So we dating, and I seen this motorcycle. Right? I want to grab this. I want to grab this.
shot for that one. Shit, she done got me fucked up.
I want to grab this. I want to grab this bike, but I'm short 1,000 on the bike, on the money for the bike. And I know you won't give it to me, but I know my homegirl Lou is gonna look out and be like, yo, let me hold this real quick. I'll hit you back in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
That's still, you're not cool.
You would have a problem with that?
Yes. Because I'd rather come together and think of a plan to get
You
the
just
money.
said you wouldn't.
You just say you don't give them the money. How
I
that
didn't
work?
say give it to you. I said come together with a plan to get the money. I didn't say give it to you.
Okay, so you
Play,
saying
play.
so you're saying that another. Oh, sorry, Lou. Let me get you on here.
Sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. So, Jay, you wouldn't just give the dude the money for him to get this bike or whatever, $1,000. He comes to his homegirl. I give him the $1,000, and he pays me back, and it's no problem. Everything's been good. Do you care if you don't care if he asks his homegirl, because you know if he asks you, he got a pack of shit. So to save you, to keep you around as well, and to get what it is that he needs, where does he fall as far as, is he wrong in that sense?
No, he
where-
has to pack his shit if he's getting it from you. That's when he has to pack his
But you
shit.
ain't giving the money. So I'm
Right.
confused.
I'm
Time
not going
out.
to give you the money. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
come up with a plan for you to get the money. I'm not going to give
Okay.
it to you. Just like I wouldn't give it to my children. No, we're going to come up with a plan for you to get it and be successful. Yes.
All right,
But I'm not going to give it to you. No.
Let's switch it from a bike. Let's say he needed some the money, a couple dollars just up front so he can buy the equipment to start his podcast.
Well, like I said, I'm going to say it again, if we're together and
Mhm.
like we live together, we're in a relationship, yeah, I'm going to support your business because that
Okay.
benefits the both of us. We are together. We share
Okay.
a home.
So, I mean, we got a lot of people making valid points. You know, there's a big difference between needs and wants. If I'm in a relationship, no other dude can get money unless they're family. And if you know me, you know my dude.
Right.
That's
Like it.
not me. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, you know, I think there's a lot of valid points that everybody's making. I think that at the end of the day, you should know the person that you're with.
Yeah.
And I think that if you know the person that you're with, you know if you got a cheapskate, and you know if you got somebody gonna hold you down. So I think it just comes down to communication, I think.
And then like someone said in the chat, is this a need? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I've helped perfect strangers with money if it was a true need, if it was a desperate situation and they need it. I've given money to strangers. But like Tasha said, I never give out money that I have to worry about getting back. I don't do that.
Okay.
So like if you need some money or if you're asking me for some money, like I said, on some bullshit, oh, I need gas money to get through the week. Why you don't have that budgeted?
What if you got child support?
Why don't you have that budgeted? That comes out of your
What-
check.
What if his baby
That's a
mama
bill.
just went to increase his child support? You know, things
That's
do
not my
happen.
fault. Who you chose
Oh,
to have
shit.
a child with
Okay.
and have a tumultuous relationship to where she put them in your business and y'all got to go this route for you to take care of your child, that's your business.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
All right.
All right then.
We got you.
Hold on.
I just want to.
Be-
Hold on,
Because
let me-
when you start to step in that, that's not territory that I belong in. That's a previous relationship that he now has kids with that he's going to be tied to the rest of his life. So I tread very lightly on those situations. So when it comes to child support and men dealing with their baby mama, oh no, I'm not getting involved in those intricate details. Y'all work that out.
Okay.
We appreciate your input, sweetie.
All right. I just want to repeat the question one more time because we've had some new people join in, and I don't know, just want to make sure we all hearing the same thing. Women, if you borrowed money from your guy, do you feel like you should pay it back? Men, if a woman borrows money from you, no matter the relationship status, do you expect to be paid back?
Hold on, real quick, right? I'm gonna holler at my day one. First of all, happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
June 16th. That just passed. You know what I'm saying? Number two, you look like you got a lot of shit to say about this. You're making all kinds of faces.
It's interesting.
All right, tell us what.
don't know. It's different with money with me.
Okay. Explain.
All right, if I'm with the person and they ask to borrow the money, I don't lend out money I'm looking to get back. That's just rule number one. I'm not hounding nobody for any money that you owe me. If you offer it back, I might take it back. I might not.
Okay.
If it's a boyfriend, I might lend it. I don't have an issue with lending out the money. Like I said, I don't give any money that I need.
I agree with you. That's a valid point. You should be lending money that you're dependent on for your next paycheck or a bill to cover. So I'm in alignment with you. I agree.
So if I'm trying to get this pound of weed real quick, I just need you to invest a little.
It don't matter. It don't matter what the person's borrowing the money for. I care not.
Okay. So in other words, you lend out money that you know that you possibly may not get back. So that's kind of how you operate. Is that correct?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
If I have to really worry about it, why would I lend it?
Okay. We definitely understand that. Now, how do you feel about if you borrow money from your man? Are you the type of person where you be like, all right, because I'm this way, you got to be the same way, or are you gonna give it back?
Nah, I will offer it back.
Okay.
It
You kind of got the hand
depends
like.
how I'm gonna feel if they take it.
Yo, what if homie walk up to you like, so yo, what's up with that? What's up with that $40?
I'm gonna give it up. Like, really, I'm not good for it. I'm gonna give it up.
Okay. Well, what we want to do is we definitely want to say happy birthday once again. We got a married couple, well, a married person in the group. So we want to get some married couples comments. So Nida, what's going on, sweetie? Thank you for making our show.
Yeah, barely made it. Thanks.
Yeah, she's in a medical profession, just like Dr. Cole, so just be careful out there. So tell us what your thoughts are versus dating and marriage.
I'm married, so I mean we don't borrow money from each other. It's just there's no borrowing. But I don't have a problem if there's situations and shit like that happens, and I don't know, using the bike as an example. Okay, he wants to get a bike. We don't have the money. I personally don't care if he's got a homegirl or whatever that he borrows it from. I'll even help you collectively. We could come up on how to pay her back. But
hey, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a need for it or whatever the case may be. But
okay.
I don't think borrow money. However, like in my house, I can only speak from my house. We both have our spending habits. I like my nails done. I like, my weed. He likes, I'm saying that he likes, he smokes his cigarettes, and we got to put gas in our car. And honestly, that's why we work. So, to pay our own stuff. But bills is totally different. So bills is totally a 50-50 situation in my house. We split every bill 50-50. I have my spending habits and he has his. But, of course, if there's a time where he's like, hey, babe, I'm low on whatever, to me, it's not borrowing, because our money is our money. It's what we work for. It's what we do.
Amen to that.
Can I ask you a question? Do y'all have separate accounts and a joint account?
Yes, we do.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So each of us have our own spending account, and then there's a joint account for the bills and the rent and that kind of stuff.
Okay. We definitely appreciate that input. Definitely. Well,
Gotcha.
Right. Put that on.
Who you got?
Crystal.
Uh-oh. Yes.
All right, we got another married person in the building. Hey.
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much. Mommy duty.
Hey,
Hey,
little
hi.
cutie.
Oh man.
So tell us how your house runs. What are your thoughts about the topic?
I agree with the prior two people. Like, first off, if there's anybody asking me for money, I'm not going to offer if I don't have it. I give to give at the kindness of my heart. What you do is what you do with it. Courtesy to give it back. Like she said, I may take it, I may not take it. It depends on my current situation.
Gotcha.
And being married, we have a joint account and I have my own account.
Okay.
I know what's in all his accounts and he knows what's all in my accounts. We just have it separate because I do my girly thing and he does his guy thing, and then we have what takes care of the house.
Okay.
But I agree with almost everybody and their view on what they do about the money. But
so
to each their own, it depends on what the situation is with each person.
So, we had a guest just a moment ago said that if you can't give him the money, like you said, you won't give it if you don't got it, and you got a homegirl or a person that can loan him the money. Are you against that, or you feel like he should go a different direction? What are your thoughts?
If I'm with somebody and they need to borrow some money from someone else, meaning the opposite sex.
Opposite sex.
Well, I think I came in on her talking on that part. I think I'm with her, promoting her to figure him out how you gonna go get that money versus telling him to go get it from a homegirl. You got plenty of homeboys you can go get that from if that's serious. But I don't know about that now. That's kind of hard. I don't think I'll be okay with you going to go borrow money from the opposite sex unless she's somebody you done grew up with and you've known forever and a day. And I know when we cool. And we got to be in a situation where I can't give it to you. That's opening a whole other door.
Somebody gonna get it.
Oh gosh.
No.
We definitely.
What am I here for? You better go ask your mama.
Oh God.
Your mother-in-law. You better go ask somebody within realm of this relationship. No.
That is hilarious.
Hey, just real quick, the young lady in my hand, her name is Mila, and Mila also just turned 1 year old.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mila.
Cutie.
She's like, oh y'all, wait a minute.
All right, so what we're gonna do is, like usual, we're gonna do our shot break. So if everybody get their shot glass, they spliff, they bottle water, milk, Oreo cookies, whatever you got. And then our DJ Geronimo is gonna play. So this is our 1 year anniversary. So I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, all those new listeners. Thank you guys for supporting us. Miss Becky, where your drink at?
Becky got a hat in. She called me girl.
Oh, she in stealth mode. Okay. All right.
Cheers. Brother Neil, my sweet brother Lucy. Lucy.
All right.
Yeah, how the party I look so. Da, how the party I look so. How many girl them turn up and I look so. What you do to me? Selector. Bounce a wanna feed the girl them bubble pan. If you love to see the girl them a bubble, put up your hand. You play song, the girl star bus blank. Know the girl them time. Play song, the girl wine. Watch a big selector a play, you no rookie. Catch the baseline, watch the girl them a should be. Hey, when the girl them a dip it and a drop it to a madman. If you not happy, follow me then. Girl of that show, so me glad me come out. Ready Philip, what you talking about? Road me live, me no want see no host. We a rave and a wait, and it's going to come out. Girl a bubble, bubble girl a bubble, bubble girl a bubble, bubble girl a bubble, bubble them a bubble, bubble girl a bubble, bubble girl a bubble, bubble girl a bubble. Alright then, y'all live on head top and spin like it. Me have to ask if some of them right it. Watch the one day with the wire waistline. Watch your body there, yo dog. Look how that big cock up, girl. Show your talent and skill. Red label wine, you a turn on the drill. Like a bus in my head like grenade. But all when me talking, delayed me now left. Y'all a dash out, so me glad me come out. Ready Philip, what you talking about? Road me live, me no want see no host. Me a rave and a wait, man is something come out. Gyal a bubble, bubble 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 gyal a bubble. Bubble them a bubble, selector. Bounce a wanna see the girl them bubble. If you love to see the girl them a bubble, put up your hand. Look your socks, the girl them bubble down. When the girl them tight, they fuck. When this up in the dance, in the dance, regular tea and your penny, you don't spend a penny for. Either that touch or your fat, some girl a carry belly bar. Some a girl be the better, you not care, so tell you what. Pass the collar, spin your roll and show it up in the dance. The man them get around and watch you like them in a trance. Miss a glitter, miss a diamond, don't figure you advance. To all this in printing and your brand new so she pass. Bam bam, wine to the ground. Muggle when I got because you know your body round. Bam bam, wine and go down. Rock out, make the man dance around. Bam bam, wine to the ground. Muggle when I got because you know your body round. Bam bam, wine and go down. Shake your bam bam, shake your bam bam. Oh, you know say certain things you never do to get a hype. Some girl have to sell themselves to live out it a life. Them out and mix up, drink them drink and dance them belly right. I said them never go down when them smoke the most pipe. You know mix up in them, they don't liberty at all. A big like you are living and not time for nothing small. A regular you flash up and them visa at the mall. And a beer name brand man, I give your phone call. Bam bam, wine to the ground. Mag up on a girl because you know your body round. Bam bam, wine and go down. Rock out, make the man them so round. Bam bam, wine to the ground. Mag up on a girl because you know your body round. Bam bam, wine and go down. Come you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. If you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. And you know you got the glue, know you got the glue, know you got the glue. Come broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back, girl. Who you are ramp with? On a game, anytime you're ready, girl. What's your name? If you get wet like in the rain, it make you feel high like on a plane. She say, I saw the love, the art. This line sweet, not touch this spot. Dancing, she love to that. Girl, cut the chat, come on. Till you broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. And you know you got the glue, know you got the glue, know you got the glue. Broke off your back, broke off your back, broke off your, broke off your, broke off your back. One phone can it take to make some boy wipe up her hurt and drop down flat. Let me tell you, streets anywhere we go. Dog them serious, dog them not nervous. Let me tell you about, man, cool like a Eskimo. No boy can go round me. I know some the things hit me. One phone call it take to make some boy wipe up her hurt and drop down flat. From you not stop my food, dog. Me no matter about you and me no care about that. Can't talk in my face. Say them run place, I run them run round that. Man a action back, some boy only full of tough chatter. Enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up. Talk them a talk, no action if you back. Enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up. Chat them a chat, me no pay that, no mind hear that. Empty barrel a make nice dog, them a no nobody, them a no nobody. Can't step to the president, all of me dogs, them a be a mad smaddy. Have a one piece of metal and a post dog, you're not bad man from nowhere. You must see all of your life, cause it can't work if you step to me. Enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up. Talk them a talk, no action if you back. Enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up, enough of them stairs up. Chat them a chat, me no pay that, no mind hear that.
It's your boy Rebel Tony rolling with my homie DJ Frankie. And me and Frankie are putting their waistlines to the test. So I have a question. Say, where that waistline from? Baby, where that waistline from? Honey, where that waistline? Where that waistline? 1, 2, 3.
Unruly mass band come test week. Unruly mass band come test week. Baddest band in 2020. Baddest band in 2020. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. Unruly mass band come test week.
Where that waistline? Where that waistline? 1, 2, 3.
No filter crew, yeah, unruly. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. No filter crew, yeah, unruly. St. Kitts, Antigua, unruly. Trinidad, gal, them unruly. Jamaica, Haiti, unruly. Ali, unruly, gal, them ruly. Bahamas, gal, them unruly. Watch the VI, gal, unruly. Barbados, gal, them done ruly. St. Vincent, gal, them done crazy. Dominica, gal, done crazy. Them St. Lucia, gal, split crazy. Them St. Lucia, gal, split crazy. Grenada, don't know, we crazy. Guyana, yeah, man, we crazy. Puerto Rican, gal, loco. Puerto Rico, gal, loco. Unruly mass band, we crazy. The whole island take, we crazy, yeah. Bahamas, gal, them got this one. Look how they winding up the conch, gal. Show back your body, rep your island for me. I say, gal, show back your body, wine for your island, baby, let's go. Which island could wine the best? Welcome to the waistline test. Hey, which island could wine the best? Welcome to the waistline test. Just represent for your island. So represent for your island.
Just like this every carnival time. It's this when I start to wine. Romance gets on my mind. Everybody that know what we here for. A good time, not a long time. Hold somebody and wine. Boss man calling my line. But it's best to go try. 'Cause right now, I'm drunk inside a part. Hey, right now, I want to wine up on somebody. Right now, so come
show hoes. If you fuck this feel like, when you there, when you there, when you there, put your flags down my valley. Me and Tutti boy. She like man we fried. But on that. Hey, what you say? Top right. Hey, nom you ever. Nom you ever. Say nom. She like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried. Top right. She like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried. Top right.
Big ride, make her come inside when she see the gas stick. Her eyes open wide, she like how I drive the bell motor car. The bell motor car is
big ride. All the gal them want big ride. Top right. Super Nissan, like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried. Top right. She like man we fried. Big ride this man we fried. Top right.
show them. Medu, Salah même qui cause destruction. Salah qui fait from cause eruption. Show them. Jeune femme, jump up, bunny rabbit and touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor. Never know you coulda touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor. Whoa, why she have to make me touch funny floor? Your hands have to touch funny floor. Pick up the mop, clean the carpet, touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor. Never know you coulda do a thing. Send your legs so do a spin. Tuna fish dumpling, pack a chow mein. Add ketchup to your rice and sardine, girl. You are whining, professor, you coulda fling bumper. Hand on the ground and your foot and dresser. Tack up on a big bike, Integra, and listen to your instructor. When you wrap it and touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor. Never know you coulda touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor. Oh, why she have to make it touch funny floor? Your hands have to touch funny floor. Pick up the mop, clean the carpet, touch funny floor. Your hands have to touch funny floor.
Wow, we need the whole time.
What up? First of all, I want to give a shout out to like one of my best friends. I'm talking about like day one, like since I was probably like 9 years old, man. My homie Fresh in the building, sipping on that Ciroc. Peace, fam.
We got a lot of people in here tonight. So Lady Mystic, we want to give a shout out to you, sweetie. What's going on? Chanela, what's going on, sweetie?
Travis.
Freshie, Javon, what's going on, brother?
Brian and Dada over here. Brian rocking his no filter shirt. I love that shit.
Jamaica Rose, sweetie. We ain't seen you today, but what's going on, love?
My sweet brother Numsi. Don't forget to look for Neil's knockout punch. Trust me, that shit worked.
Yeah, man. Yes.
It's a game changer.
Come on, brother. That's my brother from New Brunswick when I was at Rutgers University. What's going on, bro?
Man, my auntie in the building.
We got Tanya. What's going on, love?
Tanya's a day one. Jamaica Rose, you got to make sure that's a day one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These people who've been rocking with us from, Becky's day one, day 2, 3, 4, 5. She ain't going nowhere.
We got a Dominique in the building. Clive,
I need your information, my boy, so we can share the same love. You know what I mean?
All right, so we got that. Ready?
Got David in the building too. David comes on and just chills in the background. That's some special shit.
Yeah, we definitely want to say thanks. DJ Trav, brother, what's going on?
Don't forget about
Natalia. What's going on, sweetie?
Don't forget about Mr. Level Up.
Oh yeah, Level Up. If you didn't get his book yet, please do. It's definitely got a lot of good information in there. So.
Enlightened. Yeah. You might want to burn one before you read it, because this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Get some weed butter, spread that on your toast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She know who I'm talking about. Mr. Penna, what go on, my youth? All right, let's jump into this topic real quick.
What we gonna talk about?
I want to see the married people's faces when I ask this question.
Thank you.
Would you go to a swingers club with someone you're dating or involved with sexually? I knew who was gonna laugh first. Should I repeat it again? Would you go to a swingers club with someone you're dating or involved with sexually, or married to?
Yeah.
You would? Yes.
Why not? Not marriage.
To what capacity?
It would depend on the person. I might just want to go see. I might just want to be nosy.
So if you're just dating, you'd go, yeah. It don't matter who, you'd just go?
It depends on who. It depends on who.
So
They
explain.
could be not with it and we go. They could be sitting there like this.
If they were not with it, they wouldn't be going.
But I'm just saying, it depends who.
But
Would
would
I
you be
offer
going with the
Would you be going with your husband?
Would you be going with the expectation of participating?
With my husband? No.
So your husband is that's off limits?
I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying I wouldn't marry. I don't know. No. I wouldn't say it depends on the type of marriage. That type of person marry that type of person and they be with all of that.
So what if your husband suggests, hey, you know what, I wouldn't mind doing, I wouldn't mind going and checking out a swingers
Come on, let's go.
club. So would you consider going?
Oh, I want to see how big the balls are. Come on, let's go.
So would you consider like going to like a strip club with your man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That is no problem.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate it. We're gonna get Jamaica Rose on. All right. What's going on, sweetie?
Hey guys.
Loving the hair. What's going on? She got that. Tell us what your thoughts
You can't say it. I don't know. We love the hair, the cleavage.
Oh God.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna say it.
I've been to swing clubs.
Huh?
I've been to swing clubs with people I've dated.
Okay. How'd that work out?
It was fun. I knew that, okay, so I wouldn't do that.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't do that with my husband, but
why not?
Because I don't share well.
Okay.
If I don't see you as someone that I want to have that kind of relationship with, yeah, we could go because fun. But other than that, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
She taught me how to climb and I taught her how to swing.
That's fair. That's
really.
Well, we definitely appreciate that. Natalia. Yeah, we're gonna ask you. Shit.
Hold on.
I thought you were asking married people.
No. That's single too.
Oh. My answer is hell no.
Would you go to a swingers club? Would you go to a swingers club if you're single?
Hell no.
Okay, what do you have against the swingers club?
I don't roll like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like I'm just a one person kind of gal.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't share. I'm sorry, I'm selfish. No, don't ask me. Ask me to go to a swingers club. No. I've been to the strip club though with him.
So what's the difference between a strip club and a swinging club?
Well, the strip club, I don't know. The one that we went to, it was kind of ratchet. It was some ugly girl dancing.
So because it was ratchet, you were okay with that?
Yeah, the girls were ugly.
So
yeah.
If you went to a place where they had, I personally wouldn't want to go. That's just me. So I'm just put that out there.
Yeah,
I've had people who I was talking to, but like, yo, let's go. Let's go, but obviously I don't give a fuck about you.
Okay.
I cannot.
But there's a difference between a strip club and a swingers club. A swingers club, you know that there's going to be some kind of activity, where it has to do with sharing, which I don't share. No D.
The red light special, green light. I don't go to strip clubs like that. I don't know.
I've never been to a strip club in Florida, but because I'm from Georgia. Georgia strip clubs is way different than I'm not gonna. That's like
they got good shit.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They do.
That's like watching softcore porn. I'm not gonna watch porn with clothes on.
Like I said, the one that we had went to, it wasn't like a.
So So
he's not gonna go home with none of them. Let's just put it that way.
You wouldn't go to a swingers club where you don't have to participate, where you can just watch?
No, I don't care to watch that.
Okay. So what's the
Yeah.
difference between that
That's
and
just,
watching a
that's
porn?
just me.
What's the difference between that and watching a porn?
Watching a porn, it's not like, first of all, I'm not in their presence. I don't want to be smelling nothing. Now, you know, there's a smell.
Oh shit. Dr. O said there's no sharing here, but you don't necessarily have to share. A lot of times you can just go there and enjoy the environment and just watch.
So do they have
Well, you could enjoy it. I don't have to enjoy it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you don't have to participate, but you could watch.
So
I'm not home with the porn. I'm good with that.
You good with the porn?
Good with the porn. I would give you a pause. Pause your ass out.
Rewind.
Corny, scratch and sniff.
We definitely appreciate your input, sweetie.
No problem.
Definitely get to the next person. Who? Okay.
I want to hear. Why you mute yourself, Lou?
Lou, what you doing?
I thought I was unmuted the whole time.
No,
I don't know what happened. It just muted all of a sudden. I want to hear your take on this.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to correct myself because I said married or not married, we're going.
Uh-huh.
Nah, married, not married, we're still gonna go. However, there's no participation because I would more take my husband to like a woodshed, which he would be already familiar going to a woodshed, so we can see different things and see what he likes. Because y'all know I'm like
What is a wood?
nasty all day.
What's a woodshed?
Woodshed is there are locations in the Florida area where you could go and, you know, let's say you wanted to experience dominatrix and you wanted to figure something out and, you know, I don't really have a good understanding of it. You could go there and you could, you know, talk to the dom herself, or, you know what I mean? You can get more information. It's not all whips and chains. It's not all that craziness with a gag me mouth type shit. You can get more experience. And then other with sexual positions as well. You might get introduced to something that you've never seen, like the swing, or, you know, the latex outfits and the cages and the being walked. I mean, come on now, guys.
Okay.
I like this shit.
You lost me at Dom. No. You ain't the Dom. You ain't the Dom. No Dom.
Listen, I'm not promoting anything, but here I go. Like, there's a stupid movie. It's not even a stupid movie. What is it? 365 DNI. Yes. And if y'all ever seen that movie and the way that man handles that girl from the time he kidnapped her, yes.
Especially the boat scene.
On me.
All right, so we got Jay that's been raising her hand patiently, so we're gonna get to her.
Yeah.
Jay, what's going on, sweetie? Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, the way my selfishness is set up, totally cannot do the whole swingers thing. But high five, Lou. I've been a mistress 3 times. It's some of the funnest shit that I have ever done in my life. It's not sex, it's not intercourse. It's so much more, and it's so exciting. It's so fun. Especially when I get a white man, like literally you pay me $2,000 to beat the shit out of you. Of course, my darling. Of course, darling. Like, I loved it. And it's something that I actually have been considering getting back into just because I'm bored, I'm single, I have shit to do. But that definitely fun. I would encourage anybody to go and visit one of those just to learn about
I'm paying $2,000 to get my ass beat. No, I'm good.
Well, just to, like I said, just to learn about it is nothing else, because it's interesting just to learn about, like, just to learn about a different facet of sex. You don't have to be into it. It's for educational purposes more.
No, I don't need to be educated on what it feels like to get beat.
But it's not all about that. Like I said, if that's what you're thinking it is, again, I would encourage you to educate yourself, because it's not about pain. It's
Okay.
not about beating. That is a misconception, and it is not true.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it's not about. It's not about me because I don't like that shit. I'm not into that shit. I don't need to be educated. I know what the fuck's going on. I'm one of the nastiest motherfuckers in this whole entire chat room. The way my dick works, I've done some really wild shit that I can't say.
You don't understand it. Like I said.
No, I
it's
do
not-
understand.
it's
I know
not
people who are
about-
into it. I'm
you're
not.
looking here. It's not about what's here. It's all of this. And like I said, it's not about all about restraining somebody. It's not all about handcuffs. It's not all about whips. It's not all about chains. What it is about is senses, the senses on your skin and on your body, and how you use those senses to reciprocate emotion and a feeling. It has nothing to do with being restrained. Some people like being restrained, like you said. Some people don't. Again, I'd encourage you to at least look into it a little bit further before you form said opinion.
All right. So what we'll do is for all those that are interested, Jay, we'll get some information from you and then we'll post it up in the group. So that way, anybody that feel like they want to get their education.
Let's go on a field trip,
we got a lot of
guys.
hands raised up. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. We know field trip. I don't have to be a part of it, but I'm all for. We can do a field trip. We can educate. We can go. Lou, Jay. Let's talk about this. Let's figure out the place. And anybody who's interested, I'm down to go. But I'm not getting spanked because I shoot.
You don't have to get spanked. It's not all about that.
I'm just saying, just making sure. Don't tell me about I'm being closed-minded. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Walk away.
I'm going to watch.
All right. So we
Exactly.
Tanya is someone that is very open-minded. You said that you are okay with going your husband, your man. What's going on?
I would probably go with my man, possibly participate. With my husband, we would go watch.
Okay. And what's the difference?
Yeah, I don't really share. I don't share
Okay.
the good stuff.
The reserves. I got you.
Yeah, we're not sharing the good stuff. But yeah, I was actually invited to go, so that might be a upcoming field trip.
Okay. Okay. Well, we definitely appreciate your input. And we got Lady Mystic. She's been making facial expressions the whole time. So let's
Lady Mystic looked like she used to spank Hunter.
with the paddle.
With the no, a cricket bat. She's a cricket bat.
Y'all got me with this topic tonight. Seriously, like
Have you done it before?
words.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, I've never been.
That is a first.
I've looked at what you call that movie with the man with the room and I forget what that movie was.
50 Shades.
Yeah, that's about as crazy as but no. Maybe
So-
I meet somebody soon who oh no, I lie. I didn't. I met a guy that opened a closet and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, time out. What happened? What happened?
That a guy who what?
I didn't meet a guy who opened a closet and was like, yeah. And I was like, no.
So you've never been tied up before?
Unfortunately, no.
What the fuck have you been doing with your life?
Tied up, blindfolded, feathers.
Wow. Just a necktie? Like get 4 neckties, both hands, legs?
You about blindfolded at least.
Excited about
Jamaica
the
Rose got her little paddle out.
I'm excited about the future, okay?
There is plenty to come. Plenty to come.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, let's get some
Next topic. I'm here.
let's get some fellas. We've been getting ladies.
Right.
Brian,
you're a very open-minded person.
What up?
Have you gone to a swing party before with your significant other or your girl?
No,
would you?
Would you?
not with somebody I've been with. No.
Okay.
So it has to be like a jump off type of thing?
Yep.
I've been invited and it went through, but wasn't somebody that I was with.
Oh, okay.
And I've had a coworker invite me, but it didn't. It fell through. It didn't go through.
Little sound, please.
I think for most men, well, I can't speak for most men. Myself, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm just not now. If you my girl, like even my girl, I ain't going with you.
Yo, Fresh, you hold on. I'm gonna mute Fresh. Yo, Fresh, you want in on this? You raised your hand like you got some shit to say. Brian, you have to go
Yo,
nowhere.
Brian, funny. Brian is funny, man. Yo, yo, son, I just want to say what's up, bro. I love you, man. And you know, back then, I don't think I would have.
Okay.
I don't think I would have. Not with my wife. Hell no. And I definitely ain't with it now, because you know the deal already with me. But you got some freaks in the house, bro.
Hold the hell up. Hold the hell up. What is a freak?
I don't know. It's something that I'm not.
I just like
That's the best answer I heard.
That's the best answer I've heard.
Yo, but Taj,
Okay. That was safe.
I want Taj. I
What
want
up?
me to take a shot real quick right now. I ain't trying
Let's
to
do that. I'm with that.
real
Yo,
quick
love is
shot
love,
for
man.
you. And I love you, bro. And you know, I'm gonna just kick back whenever you feel like, you know, putting me in. Feel free. I'm just checking it out, and then when I get ready to bounce, I'll let you know, right, bro?
No doubt. I appreciate that, yo.
No doubt, bro. I love
1
you,
year
man.
anniversary. That's the homie there. Peace,
All
peace.
right, you and your 1 year anniversary with the show, man. Blessings, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Boom. DJ Geronimo. Yo, he's been smiling, laughing, giggling the whole time.
Yo, I just got a little advice, right? If you know you somebody that don't do everything, like you ain't with certain things, keep your ass at home. And your fucking significant other. Don't fucking go nowhere. Because you looking for trouble.
Explain.
All right? Now, because you about to go there and see some shit that you probably ain't never seen before, and make it worse, you let somebody else try it out on your woman and she finds out what that feels like that you don't do. Yeah.
You lost all cool points, right?
Yeah. You might be single in a minute.
That's a whole new level I'm looking for on.
Yeah. So stay your ass at home if you ain't about that life. That's all I'm gonna say.
I agree with
If
you.
you ain't built like that, that shit ain't gonna be good for you.
Yeah. So we got I finally got a chance to meet Preach. Brother Peach, what's going on?
You?
Tell us what your thoughts are.
Shit. I didn't get the full part of the question, but as far as that
Here's the question.
the club thing to go, I mean, yeah.
Would you go to a swing club with your significant other? I mean, would you go to a swing club with anybody?
Yes.
Yes.
I've done it.
Your wife?
Yeah.
To partake or just to watch?
That's if it's my wife, yeah, I'm just gonna. It's like because then it's like porn. It's like live porn.
Yeah.
That didn't answer the question. So are you gonna partake or just to go to watch?
No. Yeah. Just a watch thing.
Okay.
Okay, so what if she wants to bring another chick around?
Mm-hmm.
Bring another chick around.
Like she wants to partake, but like, yo, look at these two women here. Let's bring them in and let's chill. Matter of fact, why don't you kick back and watch me with these two chicks for about 30 minutes and then join in?
Okay, well, I'll be completely honest with you. This is my rules. I've always stated with any woman I ever date. You can't fuck nobody I ain't fucking. I don't fuck dudes, right? So if you fucking them, I'm fucking them. That's how I feel about it, and that's real life. That's just true shit. So like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, because to me that always like squared away a lot of possible discrepancies. You know what I mean? So you know you have
opens up doors that shouldn't be open.
Right, but I closed the back shut as well. So you feel me? It is. I mean, it is what it is. So you know like I say, can't fuck nobody I ain't fucking. And I don't fuck dudes. So you want to fuck Shorty? Because I had a girl. I'll be honest with you, I had a girl. I mean, swing club, the whole shit, and she was like, but she also had a girl that she, I guess, dated or whatever you want to call it, and she would be
Okay.
like, "Hey, I date shorty," and I was like, oh, "Okay, cool. So we date shorty." And she was like, "Nah, she's not really into that," and I was like, "Right." So that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, "We date shorty," and she's like, "Well, no, she's not really into that." When I'm like, "Shit, well, then you can't really be into that then." You feel me? Because it's like, I don't know. I mean, that's just me. Like, you're not. I mean, that's not gonna work out. But if that's something you want to do, then we can't work out. And that's
So, like, let's just say that you got married, for example. You guys got 5 years in, 2 or 3 kids, and your wife was like, "Hey, I want to partake in a swing party." I mean, you got a house, you got cars, you got investment properties, bank accounts. What are you gonna tell her?
circumstances alter cases.
I'm donkey that have no right in horse races.
Right? Filthy donkey and horse races. That's what I'm saying. Things change, man. Things change. I mean, you know, I like I always say that you always think you you pick the best mate or whatever, and so on and so forth. But like sometimes, like somebody could just jump up and be like, "Yo, because like say you meet someone at 30, by 50 they may decide I worship Satan. You know what I'm saying? You're like, "Oh shit. All right, well I appreciate you letting me know that. I'm gonna check out." You know what I'm saying? And so things change, but you got to deal with it as it comes.
Okay.
That's how I feel about that.
Well, we definitely appreciate your input, brother. We're gonna get to Savvy Trav since he's been making some facial expressions over there. What's going on, bro?
What's good, yo?
Yeah, you look like you run a swinger club.
I just might make some quick money, man.
So you young. I mean, how does the young industry work?
Oh shoot, I'm not even in that industry. But anyways, I'm always down to experience new things. So if I would go, probably. I mean, it just depends, I might take a while to partake because things go around. So
okay.
Even if you do strap up, things do go around at the same time too. So that's just my answer.
So would you go with your main girl?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't think I would though. I'll go with a side piece, but the main piece, nah.
Okay. You like, nah, I ain't trying to have like.
Nah.
That makes sense.
That's a little too much right there.
Do you think you could recover from that?
If I could recover?
Yeah.
I mean, anything is recoverable.
Most men cannot handle watching their woman get fucked by another dude properly.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna go on to the next person. I ain't getting into that one.
Well, that's the reason that a lot of men don't want to do it, because like it's one thing to go and like we chilling and you bring another woman, but as soon as she want to get the bottom knocked out, this motherfucker walking around looking like that dude sitting like this with that shit hitting the ground.
You see, I'm a guy. I like fat, and Amanda like fat. No, he could whine, and Amanda could whine. All right. All right. I'm gonna just put it that way.
I want to put something across to all the guys though, right? Y'all ain't got nothing on these females, bro. Let me tell you.
Thank you.
You could go out there and you could do your best, and there will be a nigga out there that will outdo you, right? Now, you in a relationship, the woman loves you, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it, right? You cannot outlast these women. These women could fucking go all night. You cannot. And you get your woman accustomed to fucking dick all night, and you can't provide that. Ooh. She gonna be going to them things by herself. You gonna be waiting in the car.
But Jerome, not just dick, but like different size dick. Like they got big dick, average dick, thick dick, long dick. Like she got all kinds of dick, and now
Facts.
She's supposed to just go back to this one dick.
Yeah. No, you see, because men, we have this thing in our head, like, yeah, we go out, we're gonna be fucking all this and fucking all that. No, it don't work like that. It might happen on the first day, it may happen in the first hour. After that, she gonna keep going, and you're gonna be like, oh.
Yeah. And the older you get, The worse that shit is, and the older the woman get, the
Facts.
more she can go.
Facts.
That is
So
hilarious.
that's my 2 cents on that.
All right, so we got
I want to ask a quick question. Is there any guy in here who can go with what Jay Aura was saying? Like, any dude in here who I could honestly, openly say, yeah, I wouldn't mind going getting spanked for the senses of it and the sensation and the touch on the skin? Didn't think so. He's a West Indian man. So
You never know because people can hold things back. No one has to share.
Oh, shit. Wrong button. Hold on, Lou.
Sorry about that, sweetie.
He was trying to spotlight you.
I was muted.
No, he was trying to spotlight you.
Muted me. Like I was saying, it is perfectly fine that no one wants to. If people like, you don't have to say what you would and wouldn't do. Like at the end of the day, we're not in your bedroom or we don't live that type of life or whatever. You know, we're not trying to figure out you in and out and figure out your blood type and shit. But however, if you guys are interested, I'm just saying, feel free to reach out to the kid or Jay Aura herself. Like, I just think that, you know, you can't knock it until you try it. And I'm not going to go there and talking about Tank and shit like that right now either. But I'm just saying.
I'm not getting tasered. So at the end of the day, we will coordinate with everyone. If anyone's interested, we'll definitely set it up.
It'll be fun.
I'm in. I'm all for it. We can go. We can do whatever. I'll go. Field trip. No filter family field trip.
But you don't get spanked?
Nobody is spanking me, man. You know how the fuck I'm not. My mom don't
Just
spank
a
me.
light paddle. Just a light. All right.
All right. So we got Neil clapping, and then we're gonna get to Jay real quick. So Neil, you've been clapping a lot, washing dishes, making drinks.
He's good. You good?
Nah, I was laughing at what Jerome said because he was absolutely right.
Yeah.
Could you go with your wife?
Fuck no. Fuck no. All these guys saying, yeah, I'd experience that. I bring my woman until you walk past the room and she get her back broke by me. Then you gonna think about everything else that you ain't doing. You be like, God damn.
Time to switch
Look at her no more when you're in the house.
And
Yeah.
the fucked up part
And
about it.
Wait, not saying that you can't do well. You know what I'm saying? But like Jerome said, you gonna meet fucking Mufasa back there.
And here's the thing.
You just looking for him.
Here's the thing. It's gonna fuck with your psyche, right? Because you'll never forget what you saw. And no matter how hard you try in your own bed, your shit might not get up because you can't get that shit out your head.
Yeah. It's mental abuse.
You're gonna be laying in bed going, baby, that thing that he was doing, that's you like that? You want me to try that?
So let me tell y'all. I agree, but let me say this though. No, not Facebook. We're on YouTube. Let me tell you, a dude who is confident with himself won't have that issue.
Okay.
Okay.
If you are confident with yourself, that no longer becomes a problem. And that's the thing, is a lot of motherfuckers are as confident as their woman makes them and not beyond that.
And that's why I said that you have to be about that life. If you're not, then it's a different story. You have to be about it.
I'll tell you this, I'm about the life where if you don't want to be with me, you can go about your business, man. I'm a little too old to be trying to handcuff anybody. So if you feel like this ain't the place for you and you want to get, 6 different size dicks and whatever, please, by all means, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I've lived a good life, so I'm not handcuffing nobody. Do what you do.
No handcuffs?
Because my dick game is solid. I'm not trying to brag on this shit. This is not for everybody, but I hold it down. I do what I do. So I'm not really concerned about the next man, because whatever you may come across may be some shit that was done to them already. So if you sit here worried about what the fuck you saw them do or what they've done before, your dick ain't never gonna get hard. You're gonna be stressed the fuck out every time you go lay down with a woman. I don't got time for that. I'm coming swinging for the fences.
Trav said, would you get handcuffed though?
I would.
Yeah.
With the right woman?
Yeah, it's a trust factor.
I always said though that I need to be able to have a gun in one hand, just in case you're a grimy chick. Yeah, because motherfuckers if it was somebody I fuck with, like my wifey, and then yeah. But if it was somebody like we met, we talking for a little while, and you might have been setting me up for the whole motherfucking time, and now I'm sitting here vulnerable as hell, and you done pulled out a strap on. No, hell no.
Why you had to take it there? Why you had to take it there?
I'm just.
I don't know what kind of.
I have trust issues. But if
That
the
shit
right
could
person,
happen.
absolutely, tie me up. Shit, fuck it, handcuff me. And my ankles.
Oh, handcuff to your ankle so you can still have your one hand free.
Nah, you could both. If I trust you, you can do all four. Because you know what the time it is. Put the key outside in the mailbox.
Oh gosh.
Because if you give it to me, I'm telling you that we're gonna have a good time. Pineapples. We got a safe word.
I'm allergic.
Oh,
that works.
There you go. Strawberries. You allergic to those too?
I'm allergic. What? I'm allergic to pineapple and what else? What?
I said, are you allergic to strawberries too? We can get that as a safe word. Elephant.
I
Balloon.
just don't like strawberries, but it's okay.
Balloon.
I
just want to know what our safe word is going to be.
Jay.
I'm sorry. I mean, if you know.
Yeah, you got.
Anyway.
What's going on?
No, just some of my final thoughts on the whole swinger dom thing. Like I said, in everything in life, there is levels to everything. There is certain aspects that you may be willing to explore, certain that you will not. My thing is, what fair is it to you, and what justice are you doing yourself without at least gaining knowledge on it? Just to see, you may be surprised. You'd be like, oh, dang, I didn't know they do this, or I didn't know this was considered this portion of sex. And it is. So, I want to go on a field trip.
Field trip!
I don't know about y'all, but it sounds like somebody working the springs in their bed right now. I don't know where that sound coming from.
I'm doing laundry, don't judge me.
Oh, guys.
Waiting for the spin cycle.
Oh, gosh.
I was told that the safe word is get the fuck off. I disagree. The safe word needs to be like Sean Price. You know what I'm saying? Mob Deep. Weights. Let me go play that. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna catch my attention, because the safe word is flower. Just make sure you got the right spelling.
You gotta spell it out.
F-L-O. Not F-L-O-U.
Be quick on reaction, so it should just be a word.
Oh gosh.
They got time to be spelling out no shit while you in the middle of something. Shit.
If you say flower, it depends on which one I think you're saying.
Well, I'll take my time and spell it out. F.
It stopped right there at F.
Jay, thank you for your input. We're gonna get
and Jay, we're gonna get you to be the spanker. We're gonna get you to spank a few of these dudes. All right.
This is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Hell yeah. The Oracle, what's good, Rachel Wolf?
Yo, son, how you doing?
You've been looking. So what's up, man?
Yo, man, everything's good. How y'all feeling?
We chilling. So you going to a swing club?
Negative.
Negative? Not with anybody?
I mean, well, yeah, I go with It can't be anybody close to me. It has to be, somebody that I'm just, just fucking. But if it's somebody I'm trying to build something with, that's a negative.
Why is
that? Exactly what the building. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to build something with someone, you know what I'm saying, I don't want nothing to tear that down. Like my man Geronimo said, that's some real shit out there.
True.
That's some real shit out there. Hey, look, and there ain't shit wrong with my confidence. My confidence is peace as hell. I don't give a shit. But the bottom line is, nah, ain't nobody stroking mine like that. If she want to get there, like Ty said, and she can get there, she can go the fuck on. But nah, that's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
All right. I got you.
We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
So what we're gonna do is we got our shot break. DJ Geronimo,
I want to say something before we go to the break. I changed my mind.
What happened?
Y'all want to go to motherfucking Swingers Club? I'm in. Let's roll.
Yay!
Let's roll. I'm in. Fuck it. Yo, Shimmy, I've been seeing your face. You come down. Come on down. Tickets is cheap.
Flights are cheap right now. That is very true.
Yo, let's roll. I'm down. Tanya, we're gonna take video for you. You know what I'm saying? Javon, we bringing you with us. Tanya is coming. Sac Passe. I think you need to come on this trip.
Oh boy.
Dada, I think you need to come. Oracle. Yo.
Trav needs a flight. He needs to come down.
Trav definitely need to come there. They're gonna make you DJ. Off a broad's back.
Oh, we gonna do is we're gonna
I'll swing and DJ. Yes. Let me stop.
we got an interesting topic for you guys next. So make sure you guys tune in. Once again, we do not own the rights to this music.
You heard us, YouTube, not on the rights to this. Don't play, man. Don't turn this shit off.
Yeah. So once again, get your shots ready.
You got one? Captain Awesome?
Natalia, where you drinking?
You got a shot glass with a drink in the thing? No, didn't think
Tay, where you drinking?
JR's in. Let's see the Oracle.
Oh, okay. She got to work tomorrow. Hey, to Dan. What's going on, brother? Tanya.
Badushi, yo, Javon, I noticed you've been going a little light on alcohol lately.
You all right, brother? You on a diet?
You ain't gonna die yet. Don't worry about it.
I want to say once again, happy 1 year
Cheers.
anniversary.
Thank you.
Everybody.
DJ Geronimo, I love you, brother. Please do what the fuck you do.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. So now we out on the road. Boy. So now we out the road. Let's go. So now we out on the road. Boy. So now we out the road.
Put your hand right there. Geronimo, wait on. One sec.
Make the girl and bend right over. Make the girl and bend right over. Make the girl and bend right over. Over. Make the girl and bend like that. Make the girl and turn like that. Make the girl and bend. Bend down for the. Put down for the. When you wang is that I like. Bumper goes in fight. Okay. Rolling day and night. Move that side to side. Move that left to right. You could be black or white. You have a Coca-Cola shape, but girl, you taste like Sprite. Okay. When I give you the, that make you say. When you think they seem so good, you looking at me and say, all by Mr. Promise. Everybody does do. When you're frustrated and can't take it, my girl, just bend down for the. Go down for the.
Sways give me the siren. Bend that. Check that. Go down my girl and bend that. Give me that. Check that. And on your knees and it's an emergency. Give me that urgently. You whining perfectly. Push like too gently. My girl, you too sexy. You come from an agency. Doing it secretly. Dial 911, don't text me. Give me the siren. Bend that. Check that. Go down my girl and bend that. Give me that. Check that.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Shabu, this one's for you. For the carnival man and them feeling irate. With the booyah with me coming from steady. Raise your hands in the air and triple K back play. Yeah, man. Wrong me well, man, we bang them. Non-stop bounce till our money. Raise your hands in the air when triple K back play. We having a party.
Caribbean gal, them sweet. Look at you. Shut up. My God. Hey, take your bumper, girl, and back it up for me, come. And let me get fire, sugar love. Jam it up on the front. And let me get fire, sugar love. Do that thing around. I want the wine, fire, sugar love. Put your hand on the ground. And let me get panic. Cause I love the way how it bumping. Admiring how it jumping. When it jump down and it come back like it having a spring or something. When you lift it up like a mountain. I'm jumping down like a fountain. I'm skating sugar love.
I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep me dating. She said she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, now eat with pen.
again. People calling me name black. They say I get hard again. The bush a cut it, the cat in a pocket, put the pussy in a bucket. But the girl she keep on complaining. When I do it, they say put your back into it. All I know I try. She keep calling with another guy. But I do wrong again, man. Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name black. They say I get hard again. I buy she chocolate, I buy she rose. I put she out and take she back and pick up the clothes. I never leave her, tell me she hard. And now she find a man and she telling me she down. But I do wrong again, man. Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name black. They say I get hard again.
I come to push back and bring my body. And when I bring back, control my body. I come in the divan and I bring it on any man. Even if your woman come tell her, she have to wait till I'm done. Back it up on the people, man. Back it up on the people, man. Back it up on the people, man. Now whoa, 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 whoa. Back it up on the people, man. Back it up on the people, man. Back it up on the people, man. Now whoa, 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 whoa.
Shake it fast, shake it slow. Watch that girl, she is a pro. Bumper song, marshmallow, play that there like piano. Up and down, girl, let's go. Back it up, touch your toe. Up and down, girl, let's go. Mission boys, not a party show.
Hey, who let that one touch it wrong? Who let that one turn it wrong? Who let that one touch it wrong? Now whoa, whoa, whoa,
So
whoa.
who let that one turn around? Who let that one touch it wrong? Who let that one turn
Bend your back. Start over. Walk it up, girl. 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 Boom. Walk it. Set it. Walk it. Set it. Set it. Walk it. Walk it. Set it. Set it. Set it. Girl, girl. Walk it. Set it. Set it. Set it. Walk it. Set it. Set it. Walk it. Set it. Let me see it. Put on, 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 put on. Let me see you, girl. Come up, 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 come up. Let's go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Bouncy body, girl. Left, right, left, boom. Position and jiggle up your body, girl. You come here, jiggle up your body, girl. To the left, to the right, just wiggle. Oh, use the hot red mustache. You put it in W, in a waist. Now, girl, pop down. Waist. Say she better body one style walk. You walk, must be ready. Go. Fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, faster wine, faster wine, faster wine. No lazy behind. Push it back, push it back, push it back, push it back. Rock it, yes, set it, yes. Rock it, set it, rock it, set it.
DJ Geronimo,
Hello.
I don't know what we would do without you, brother. I mean, you really just bring the team. Once again.
I know what I'd do. I know I'd be motherfucking upset if I didn't get to hear that shit.
Yeah, man. Listen, this is our 1 year anniversary, and I just want to say we could have not done this with everybody else not tuning in and supporting us. So just want to say thank you once again, and I will be doing another shot.
Shot.
Wait
for me. Wait for me.
We got you. We waiting on you. I'll wait on anybody who wants to take one. Jamal over here like a Frenchman.
Jamal, you look like a virgin right now. What's going on, brother?
Damn.
Bro, we be on what's that house party? Holding us down, coming from the garage. What's going on?
Jamal put up a glass of red wine. He the Frenchman tonight.
All right, preach. Hey to Dan. Everybody, one love.
Dan, hold on. Dan looked like he went to get some of that Douce. Oh, Jamal, you drinking grown-up alcohol.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Madushi.
Madushi.
Not Madushi.
Where's she at?
She hiding right now. That's what she doing.
There she.
Lady Mystic, what's going on?
Gosh, your hair got long, brother.
All right.
Goddamn, where's your shot at? I know you got something. I'll take the Bud Light.
All right, we're gonna do it. So let's go.
Cheers.
So we want to make it this interesting. We did this a while back. Leave the open mic to everyone to ask us the No Filter family questions. And we have the opportunity to answer the question.
Or we got a drink.
So,
Shimmy, I don't like the look on your face when he said that. You're like, wait, what? So y'all can ask us any motherfucking thing you want, and if we don't answer, we got to take a shot.
Do you want to unmute all the mics or
we will do it.
have it in a way just like raising hand?
I'm scared of everybody's stuff. You help shit out. I feel like they want to ask you a lot of shit after your stance on swanging. So, what do you think? Who you want? Mrs. No Filter, would you like to unmute everybody's mic and let them just kind of holler at us? Because there's some people.
Yeah, I feel like unmute everybody, but then if they know that their background is loud, just mute yourself, raise your hand, and then when you're ready, then we'll go ahead to you.
Right,
just to kind of make sure it's all clear and whatnot.
Everybody's unmuted. If you want to be put on mute, then mute yourself back.
Correct. Thank you.
Yo.
You got kids in the background. They're gonna get an education.
Yo, Miss Lou off the chain, bro.
All right, so we leaving the channel open to everyone. So y'all just ask whoever you want to ask questions to, and you can answer it, or we can take a shot.
I'm open right now, Taj. You got me vulnerable, man.
Yo, what's up, son? Let's get it poppin', man. Yo, you put a working on that bottle.
All right, so we got Preach. Preach got his hands up.
Oh, fuck.
Why, Preach, why you gotta do this to us right now?
Let me just pour the shot now. He's about to ask me some bullshit he know I won't answer.
Preach, go ahead, brother. You got to ask one of us.
All right, here we go. So if you can't answer the question, you gotta take a shot.
That's how it works.
Okay, all right, fuck it. Hey Juan, get ready to take a shot. What is the correct firing order of a Chevrolet 350?
No. You gotta ask us the personal question about ourselves.
Oh, a question about yourself.
Okay. Discretion. Question should be about your host, which is myself, A1 Geronimo.
All right, Preach.
The question should be about. Okay. Damn. My shit.
Keep in mind, because I have said, if you don't listen to the show, that's on you, but I have been very honest about everything on here for the last year.
I mean, ain't nothing to lie about, but
it is what it is.
Questions pertaining to No Filter, the No Filter topics that we have not present and in the past. Like, you know, if you want to direct them personally.
Tell you what, we got some new t-shirts.
Okay, fuck it.
Hold on, listen real quick. We got some new t-shirts coming in. The person with the best question, I don't give a fuck where you live. I'll send it to you. The first person with the best question gets a free t-shirt.
I like that.
Summer colors coming out. So we'll be the first to have the summer colors coming out for this.
There's a question in the chat. I guess we can start with.
All right, we got Josh. He's got his hands up.
No. Miss Sweeney, what's our wildest sexual experience? I once had sex on the jetway at the airport, like where you go to get on the plane. The ramp that you go down, I had sex on that shit one time.
For me, we left a party. She hopped on top of me. I drove about 35 minutes while she rode me. Hit the curve, got back to her house, smashed it, went to sleep.
There was also the time that I fucked outside of the Cool Effect.
We all did a cooler fed.
Yeah.
Let's
everybody
answer
fucked.
a piece, Taj. Thank you.
No, I'm just saying. Let's get it popping.
Okay, I'm gonna let you because I was gonna say during a cooler fed, and I was also gonna say at the airport. MCF.
I want to do the Mount High Club.
I got
I want to be in the air.
I'm gonna shut up. Hold on, Preach. What you want to ask? Yo, Josh, for the record, you're not giving us the option to unmute you, so I don't know what's happening. But Preacher, oh, there you go, Josh. Give us 1 second. Yo, Preacher man, go ahead.
No, those are some good questions and some good answers. I can't even.
We're not drinking tonight, but go ahead.
Yeah, we're not afraid.
What's this wheat thing? I'm fucking on. This is where I
Yeah,
get
you know,
drunk.
Geronimo, I was trying to let you slide. You was being quiet. I was gonna let you be.
Yo, Josh, what you got for us, brother?
What's your view on University of Florida removing gator bait? And
I actually posted something on it. I had no knowledge of it until I found out what it meant, and now I'm happy because first of all, fuck UF. Number two,
that's it. That's the
two
only
was once I found out the history of it, it made a lot of sense because apparently what they used to do is put black babies out as bait for gators, and so they can catch them. So once I found out what it was, then I was like, okay, that makes sense. But if you go to the No Filter Family shit, I posted it in there.
I'm gonna see how it is.
There's so much shit in there.
Gator fan, motherfucker.
Yo, Fresh, what you got for us, brother?
Oh, now, I was wiping some crumbs off, but yeah, I didn't know that, man. Remember the time I rolled up on the plane.
Yo, you saw when I was about to say something because I got the video.
But the jetway joint, that's crazy. I don't know which one tops what. Like, you know, straight up rolling on the plane, you know, pull the tray down, break the joint. Because it was, you know, I had to break it down. Remember, break it down.
Yeah,
and all
son,
that.
but do you remember what I was doing while you was doing that on the plane?
I think sex on the jetway is better.
I want to do that.
No. I didn't
What's
say
up?
better. I said crazy.
No, but you remember when we was coming up to Miami? Remember you was rolling the tree and I was running the video camera on the other seat?
Right.
Yeah, you remember that shit? I'll keep it a buck. Shorty was on the plane and she took her shit off and was masturbating on the plane while he
Word.
a blunt, cleaned his weed, took out all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's then we did that shit on.
I wanted to light it, but you was like, nah, chill, son.
Nah, you can't. Come on. Y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, so yeah.
All right, who's next?
I just saw everybody's face. Apparently, I told us a way too true story. Who got next?
Who's next?
Don't be scared. It's only alcohol. Christine, you got some bullshit you wanna ask us? Like we ain't scared.
I got a story. Like
No,
I'm a face.
We want y'all to ask us whatever the fuck y'all want to ask us.
We being vulnerable, right?
Because we're always asking you guys questions and we come up like we literally, I don't know if you guys understand that, like we literally go through questions all week. Like questions are being thrown, like all of us are putting it in like a chat and, you know, we discuss and see like what we think that you guys would more react to, what's, you know, we've done of what's popular, what's, you know, what's trending, so to say, locally at least. And I mean, like, it's just an opportunity for everybody to, what do you guys have? Like, there could be questions that you wish that we had probably came up with or asked. It's more of like, you guys have the floor. Instead of us leading, you guys are leading.
Okay, so I don't know.
Say.
Hold on.
All right, I'm done.
No.
Too crazy and shit.
I got your explanation. I get it. I don't know if you guys have done this before because I work a lot on Thursdays. So, what is your most embarrassing sexual experience?
I fell asleep drunk.
Mine, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was with a motherfucker.
I just never heard that one before. Oh shit!
What happened?
I said, my bad. I just never heard that before. That's good. I like that.
Listen, you ever heard drunk dick?
Whiskey dick.
Whiskey dick. There you go.
That's for y'all.
Yeah, but whiskey is is one
Hold
thing.
on.
In the action,
why don't you answer the question?
Okay. No. I was letting you guys. So whiskey dick for guys, right? For you two. I'm gonna take out Geronimo because he's innocent until proven guilty. But I think for me, it's I don't want to even say it's embarrassing. It's more scary for me. Like when I'm drinking and I eventually like after the show or whatever, and I get into it, I'm having sex and shit, and I have no recollection of what the fuck happened. That's more scary than like embarrassing, because I'm always worried about like, oh my God, did I say something stupid? Did I do something stupid? But apparently when I'm fucked up, I am completely as normal, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that I'm trashed. Like I'm still gonna get up and grab a rag. I'm still gonna wipe you down. I'm still gonna get up, smoke. I'm still gonna get up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch a show and knock the fuck out. That's embarrassing to me because I don't know what happened.
Right.
But it's also scary.
Okay.
Most embarrassing moment, I had this motherfucker. I had been trying to fuck this person for a minute. And they called me, they surprised the hell out of me. I had been drinking. I had also had extreme amount of sex the night before, and my dick wouldn't get hard to save my life. I couldn't have used a popsicle stick.
Oh my God.
Happening. Like it was not happening. Like I literally called my cousin, was like, yo, from now on, I'm going to talk to you, man. I talked to my cousin about getting some Cialis. I'm like, this could never happen to me again. Like, yeah. I mean, it was not at all.
Okay.
Geronimo, you drinking?
Nah, I ain't drinking for this one. But I mean, besides the whiskey dick thing, I mean, really and truly, I've been embarrassed for someone else, not really for myself.
Okay.
That's the best I could say. Is I brought a chick home, got her down to her underwear, and shit just went sour from there. I'm sensitive to smell, and it was the smell was just too strong for me, so she had to go.
So pun intended. Pun intended.
What?
Damn. How'd you handle that?
I told her to put her clothes on.
Oh gosh.
I told her straight up. I was like, I didn't tell. I was like, put your clothes on. This ain't happening. So you might as well leave. And that's it.
Yo, I want to make sure that nobody in my crew drinks. I'm gonna tell you, there was also this other time, right? I was young. I was about 19, and I was eating some pussy on the stairs at my house, right? I had the motherfucker on the stairs. I was eating, and then the door opened, and I just felt a tap on my back, and it was my dad. And then so the person ran, and I looked up, and right behind me came his girlfriend and her 2 sons.
Oh wow.
Well, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What else y'all got? I told you.
There's another question. Hold on, Taj. There's a question in the chat from Dr. O, which I really like. I'll leave you guys to answer. What was the inspiration for the show?
That's a good question.
So I was wondering about that question. Is it this show today or this whole podcast?
I'm assuming the podcast.
Dr. O, can you explain, please?
Yeah, the podcast.
She said the podcast. I guess I have to answer this question. I used to rap, and then I stopped rapping, and I still wanted to entertain people, and I got into Noriega's Drink Champs and a few other podcasts, so I wanted to do the podcast. I've talked to Christine about it, Shimmy, Lou, A1, who else? Fresh was a big part of that too. Him and I talked about it, and I wanted to do it, and then so we started off there, and then in the process of it, me and A1 started talking.
Yeah.
Like by the time I talked to A1, I had like 60 different topics, but like a year and a half before that, Lou had invited me to come on another podcast, In the Zone. When they come back, they Tuesday nights. Big up to DJ Marlon, Bernal, BBX3, the whole Rhythm Roots family, because they gave us that look. You know what I'm saying? They looked out for us, but so it all just snowballed from there, and then me and him started talking. And A1 was like, "Yo, fuck it, let's do it."
Let me handle that.
Tree Love.
Yeah. So he was telling me that he wanted to do a podcast. So I'm a business person, so I prefer to be in the back end. And he was like, "Yo, this is my goals, my ambitions." I was like, "Yo," Trini Love was like, "Come on to our podcast." I was like, "No." Talk to my cousin. He's the one that wants to move in a podcast direction. I don't know how it happened, but just mysteriously, she was like, "Come both of you guys on." Things didn't work out in time. And then,
for the record, we never made it on her show.
Yeah.
So then I hollered at Marlon. We all started rocking. We was doing our thing, and then we needed to get a DJ.
Yeah.
So we got Geronimo. Now the fucked up part about this is from day one. From day one, Mrs. No Filter has been with us from day one.
Yeah.
She's always held us down, and so it just kind of, I think it was just a snowball. It was like an improvement along the way. I also don't want to forget about our Max, our cameraman. We eventually moved to the Junction, and it just kept going. You know, we got T-shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's kind of how that went. So what's your favorite topic to date? Can you explain a little bit more better, sweetie?
It's a simple question. What is your favorite out of a whole year of questions? What's your favorite?
I have no idea. Oh, I have one.
We had so much amazing topics, bro. Like,
I have one.
Go ahead.
My favorite topic for us in this show was recent. I think 3 weeks ago with Shorty Doo-Wop, who disrespected the West Indian community.
Yeah,
I'd have to agree.
Long titty?
I think her name was Finesse or Noelle.
Yeah, long titty.
Noelle.
I don't know. The chick that looked like a linebacker with lipstick, calling people linebackers with lipstick. Yeah, that one.
Linebacker bitch. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, the most fucked
up. Oh, Lady Mystic, we see you.
Get those out, please. I just saw your areola and all that shit. Yo, the fucked up part that night is I told her that her titties was longer than the first night in jail.
Yeah. And they were.
Yeah, with you.
I mean, her titties. You know what? I'm gonna shut up.
All right, so Pretty Lucian, she asked, who have you slept with that we know that would surprise us?
You're trying to get into some shit.
We're supposed to do a shot.
I just did.
You taking a shot, man?
No, I took a shot. I was nervous. Jerome, you took one? Geronimo, you took a shot?
Nah, I ain't drinking to that.
You don't need to.
Nah, nobody.
I need to take another shot. Miranda, Pretty Lucian.
I did that because
you need to leave the room.
I'll go to bed. What happened?
I'm engaged to Pretty Lucian, so you know.
So why'd you take a shot?
Because I wanted to have fun.
Aw. Because it's not like he's gonna be taking multiple shots tonight with these questions anyway. So you might.
I feel like he took a shot for fun, and Jerome said he didn't, and you and I rushed.
Taj, you better have space on your couch. You might be spending the night at your house.
I don't understand the question. Yo, who the police chasing? Who's in New York?
All right, so we got Dr. O. She says, awesome Suburbcast, hats off, friends. I love the different perspectives. All right. We got Josh. Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Sweeney asked, what is something that stood out to you on the show? You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I just feel like we give people that environment where they're able to speak freely and that is able to allow us to be able to like connect with them. So just more of the personal connection and be able to really just in tune ourselves with just real life situations that are going on in life.
For me, one of the things that stood out about the show was a lot of people used to talk a lot of shit, and then they got on and they was church mouses. Church mouse?
What's that mean?
They were quiet as fuck.
Okay.
And then there were other people who like was just chill, and then they got on the show and you found out a lot about them.
A lot.
I thought that the whole concept of we discuss things that people would like to but don't, like we literally stuck to that, and that was something that really jumped up. It was like, wow, okay. Another thing too, I thought was the mix, the crowd. I thought we ended up having a lot of different types of people. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. So two things. We got Javon that got his hands up.
Let's let Lou end.
But DJ Geronimo and Lou.
Yeah.
So Lou, let's go first with you, and then DJ Geronimo.
All right, hold on. What was the question again? For real.
What is something that stood out to you on the show?
Something that stood out to me in the show was, okay, I feel like this is a tight-knit type of crew. I mean, even though we have listeners who haven't listened from day one, we have new listeners that are coming in. But I feel like if I was to see like Dada on the street, I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna look at him like a stranger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like because based on the fact that like he's spoken, he's, you know, elaborated on his answers, and, you know, he's participated. I'm more about participation and like your views on life. If I was to see you on the street, my dude, like if I was to ever see something happen, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's my dude right there. Like, yo, I get buck for my people. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this as more of like a family type of situation. But I it's not like I've seen anything crazy, but like I just appreciate everybody. And I see everybody for who they are.
You're gonna make me cry.
I love you.
You're gonna make my eyes sweat.
Hold on, I gotta take my glasses off.
Like I am, because like I'm a real like and still like even with fucking with No Filter, y'all still don't know how I operate. Only a few people really know how I operate it, but no, I'm a crazy fucking bitch, yo. I ride for mine. So if I see anybody here out on the street, just know you're protected.
Don't forget, we haven't gotten to the point where we turn YouTube off. We can have that conversation.
Actually, you know
what? You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Is everybody good? Geronimo, do you want to play again, or you want to jump straight into to After Dark?
Okay, well, yeah, that's another thing. After Dark did a lot for this fucking show. That's another reason why I fuck with it. And I like
one of the coolest things that I heard was I got a text message from somebody, right?
That's powerful.
And he was in here a while ago. I think he's gone, but he texted me and said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I like the No Filter After Dark part better because it's just really open." And I was like, "Wow, really?"
That shit's tiring. We go on till like 6 a.m. What the fuck?
Yeah. And I gotta work at 8. Geronimo, you want to answer that question?
Tomorrow, at least.
The question, to be honest, the question is something that stood out to me on the show, and I think the things that stood out to me the most, I'm hearing an echo. The things that stood out to me the most was having new people on the show and them realizing what kind of show they on. And Trini man with his fucking sexual escapades in the beginning, yo, motherfucker had me fucking dying.
He's not here no more.
Yeah. So if anything sticks out, those were the things that sticks out. But really and truly, the topics every week is fucking. At least one of them blows me away every week. So.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Geronimo, remember the night when remember the night Christine called?
Oh. Christine, my darling. She is a beautiful person. She helps entertain this show. I swear. I love you, Christine. You're awesome.
I love you,
Javon, talk to us, brother.
Hold on, Javon, before you ask, because I know you look like you thought about it before this shot real quick.
I want to know which time we're talking about though, because I've called in quite a few times.
Chris, we can hear you. Hold on. All right, Javon.
Now, it's a question I want to answer for. I want to know, all right, you all have it's a lot of shows, a lot of episodes. What is the episode that y'all got the best feedback from?
Ooh, the same one I said.
I have more than one. I think in December shit was popping. I think the holiday depression and suicide. Also the domestic violence episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, the thing is, I'm trying to keep it deep. There's a lot of episodes where motherfuckers talked about fucking on some next level shit, and those shits was dope. You know what I'm saying?
We've had a lot of different episodes, but I would say
Domestic, the holiday depression and suicide. Yeah.
Are most positive feedback that we've gotten. Not saying that each episode is not positive, but that was the most. We touched a lot of people.
Because he wants positive. I just want information. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So, we gotta go one at a time. So
Hold on. No. You know, DJ O just said we need to actually do the yes time suicide abuse. We need to do that topic again.
Yeah.
Before we continue, I want to let Geronimo answer that, but I think that just hearing that is really good idea.
Answer what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So DJ Geronimo, go ahead, brother.
What's the question we answering again? What's that?
The question I asked is, what episode did you get the most feedback or the best feedback from?
Nah, definitely. I'll have to agree with Taj as far as that the suicide show, the show about suicide and all that shit. As far as I know, that's the best feedback we've got.
Yeah. Saka. So crazy shit you've done at a set. So me, if anybody knows me, I get in trouble every carnival. So I'll just go ahead and.
The views expressed by the participants, not necessarily my views. So.
Thank you.
My woman is from the islands. So when we first met, I was a young buck, a young stallion.
So he's saying you old now?
I old. But no, all jokes aside, so her biggest thing, so my fiance's biggest thing was me not picking up women and dancing on the floor, right?
Yeah, that's enough.
But the thing about it was, it's not like I'd just be like, come here. For some reason, I would just be dancing and then a woman would just naturally just jump on me. You know what I'm saying? Or she'd take a wine and test me, and you know, I don't have this time for a reason. I mean, you go and test me, we're gonna go low. I stretch out. But at the end of the day, I used to get in trouble a lot. So now that I'm engaged, I have to be mindful.
A1.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, sorry, Mr. Waistline. I just wanted to say, if I see a bitch fucking up on you during a fet and it's not Miranda, I'm gonna punch that bitch dead in her head.
Say what?
She ain't going no further than the motherfucking floor. That bitch.
Yo, Captain Awesome isn't in there no more. If he was, I would tell y'all a story. And y'all would be like, yo, y'all, because we're a little protective. And we had an episode where we talked about if you break up with, like, let's say
oh yeah,
A1 and Miranda break up, I'm not choosing sides.
No,
they're both my friends. I met them together. So if A1's acting up, I'm gonna be on him, and if Miranda's acting up, I'm gonna be on her. That's just how that goes. We're a family. That's what everybody looks at the no filter. They forget about the word family.
Yeah,
we fucks with each other. You can get your ass kicked real quick. Yo, are we off of this motherfucking YouTube shit?